welcome back. It's so good to see you. So, it's that time again. School supplies. I absolutely love school supplies. I don't know if that makes me a nerd or a dork or whatever, but I don't even care. And I'm not even in school anymore. And I'm just like, ooh, school supplies. I don't know why. I just really like them. But anyway, so, yes. I'm going to be showing you all the school supplies stuff that I got for the kiddos. There's a storm literally rolling in, so I have an extra light on in case it gets very dark because the darkness is rolling on this way. I can see it. It's actually crazy. So just be aware that the screen might get darker and I can't control it. But anyway, okay, so I am very excited to show you all the school supplies because, like I said, I'm probably a nerd or a dork or whatever, but I don't care. Now, the first stuff that I'm going to show you is, like, the fun stuff, like lunch boxes, backpacks, pencil bags, all that kind of thing. And then we'll move on to the office supplies, like index cards and glue. I mean, I like that stuff, but I want to show you the fun stuff first. Okay, so let's get the biggest thing out of the way, which is backpacks. Now, before I get into it, let me tell you just a quick little story. So, as you know, I have walking difficulties. Like, it's gotten real bad. Like, my cane, I have to have my cane with me, like, all the time. And I thought I would be fine going shopping. I went with Emma. I usually do school supply shopping by myself, but she's become very picky about style and design and stuff like that. So she came with me. Well, I had picked out these backpacks at Walmart a few days before, and I showed her pictures. And I was like, what do you think about this? Because it has all of the requirements, which I will explain when I show you the backpack. And she's like, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to see it in person. So we see it in person at Walmart. And she's like, I don't think that's it, Mom. And I'm like, okay, so we're going to have to go to Target. We were going to go to Target anyway. We had to go to Walmart, Target, Five Below. But I knew we were going to have to go back to Walmart for something. You know, I just knew it. So most of the stuff I got at Walmart, one thing I got at Target, Five Below. But by the time I was done at Target, like, I could barely even feel my legs, okay? It was bad. And we went to Target looking specifically for backpacks. Just try and guess how much the backpacks cost at Target. This was at my Target. I don't know how it is anywhere else, but at my Target, in the Fancy Pants Woodlands, backpacks were legit $100. Are you kidding me? I was like, girl, I don't care if you are in love with this. You're not getting $100 backpack. Like, all of them. Unless it was the little baby backpacks that were like Paw Patrol and Minnie Mouse. Those were like $30. But like the kind of backpacks that the kids need, $100. So I was like, gosh dang it, we're gonna have to go back to Walmart. I wanted to die. It was the hardest day of my life, and I'm real scared to go school clothes shopping because it's gonna be a 2-day all-day event because I have to shop for one kid for one day and one kid the other day because they can't go shopping together because it's the worst. So pray for me, please, because I'm gonna need help. Okay, so enough rambling. Let me show you the backpacks. So, and they both got the same style backpack, which I'm very excited about because they have the requirements. Obviously, this is for my son because you know his favorite colors are black and red. Black and red. Everything must be black and red, Mom. So these are by East Sport, which is basically like, I don't know, it's like an off-brand of JanSport, something like that, but it's like the Walmart JanSport or something. And my kids are not into like name brands or anything like that. Like they're just about style. Okay, so my son absolutely loved this. Now this, it's all squished because we just bought it, you know. Let me tell you about the requirements that this backpack needed. So we needed 2 side pockets, one for water bottles and one for snack, because they always have a snack in school, right? Okay, and then it needed a little loop here because I have one of those, I don't know what they're called. They're not the J hook thing. It's like a swoop around thing where it hooks this way and then it has this little clasp and you can hook things onto it. I like to hook their lunchbox onto their backpack so they don't lose it. Trust me, because I've done the thing where it's like, oh, carry your own lunchbox. They lose it every freaking time. But if it's attached to the backpack, never lost. Never lost. So it needed to have some type of hook for them to attach their lunchbox. And, okay, so you open this up. And it has another zipper pouch and then room here. And there's a pouch right here, which I really wanted because my daughter is in band and she plays the euphonium. And she has a euphonium at home. She also has a euphonium at school. So the only thing that she needs to take with her everywhere is the mouthpiece. So this is the perfect size for her euphonium mouthpiece, which is awesome. Okay, and then you have this, which is just an open thing, but the thing that I like the most is you open this up, and it's got like a big pouch here, but it has the laptop sleeve, like the little padded laptop sleeve. I absolutely love that because it's perfect for their folders. They can shove their folder in the little laptop sleeve and their folders don't get bent or the papers don't go everywhere, you know. It's like, I know it's for a laptop, but to me that's like dedicated folder sleeve. I don't know. And I really liked that this specific backpack came with all the requirements that I wanted. Okay, so that was for my son, and then this is for my daughter. Now this is the backpack that I showed her on my phone originally, and she was like, I don't know, I'll have to see it in person. Then we go to Walmart, and she's like, I just don't know if that's it. Then we're at Target, and she's looking at the backpacks, and she's like, I don't really like these. And I was like, well, good, because they're $100. And she was like, what? And I was like, so we're gonna have to go back to Walmart, and you're gonna have to pick something out, even if you didn't like the first one. And she's like, you know, I've been thinking about the first one, and I actually do like it. And I'm like, why couldn't you have said that to me then? But I guess she needed to see her options or whatever. So anyway, but yeah, and these were $20. I'm like, okay, yes, I like that. And I've bought those what are they called? I have no idea what that says. Esport, yeah, Esport. I've bought Esport before, and they last all year long and longer. I just prefer to get them new backpacks every year, you know. Okay, moving on. Lunch boxes. Okay, because I make my kids lunches every day because I don't trust school lunch, and plus my kids are so picky. So this way I know that they get what they want to eat at school, you know. I get this brand almost every year. Last year I got a different brand, but I absolutely love this. And I don't know what the brand actually is. If it is a brand, it just says Lunch Go Beyond. I don't know, but I really like it because it's like the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it comes with like a little ice pack thing and a like a sandwich container or something, and a little bitty water bottle. And I usually use that as like a backup water bottle if they forget their water bottle at school, just so they can make sure that they have water the next day, you know. But it has a little pouch. I guess you can put like, I don't know, napkins in there or something. I've never actually used the pouch, but I like the style. I like the style. And this kind of looks like spacey, right? This one is for my son. Oh, and this also has microban. So like to keep bacteria away or something. And I don't know. It's insulated, so it keeps things cold longer. I don't know. I just really like it. I like it a lot. So this is my son's. And this one is my daughter's. Now, I do not like this. I do not like this Sam I Am. Because it's like tie-dye. I'm not a fan of tie-dye. Not really. And it kind of reminds me of like zebra print. And I don't like animal print either. But as soon as she saw it, she was like, oh my gosh, I want that one. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's her lunchbox, not mine. Okay. And water bottles. The kids always need water bottles. When I was a kid, water bottles were never a thing. It was like, you just go the whole day without drinking anything. And if you want a drink, you have to go to the water fountain. But I never went to the water fountain because germs. Gross. So I guess I just suffered all day. I don't know. I don't remember. But now it's like, it's not a requirement to have a water bottle, but come on. My kids love water. They drink it all day long, every single day. It's just, which apparently is rare, because people ask me, they're like, how do you get your kids to drink water? And I'm like, they've just always done that. So I don't know. Anyway, so this is actually quite large. It is, does it say the ounces? I'm sure it does somewhere. Oh, 26 ounces. This is called Tal Ranger Flip, featuring flip up easy sip straw. You can keep things cold for 50 hours. Cool. And hot for 10 hours. It's got a leak-proof lid, large opening for cleaning and adding ice, condensation free, double wall insulated with copper lining. So anyway, I asked my daughter if she wanted like one of the Stanleys, because I know that Stanley's like not that big anymore. It was last year, but she never wanted a Stanley because she was like, no, oh my god. She was like, oh my god, give me a Stanley, Mom. Like, she would make fun of people who had Stanleys. And I'm like, why? I don't know. And then my husband, he got a Stanley from work, and she was like, oh my god, do you want to fill it up with Starbies? She made so much fun of him. I'm like, girl, it's just a cup. And she's like, no. I guess she didn't like the attitude that people had who brought their little Stanley cup to school. I don't know. But she was like, I'm not about that life, Mom. So she wanted this. So I got her this. And my son, same thing, but his is black. Because it's got to be black or red, right? These are actually cold. It's not even cold in here, but I guess maybe because it's metal. I don't know. Okay. Now, pencil bags. I don't remember ever having a pencil bag when I was a kid, but I'm sure I had one. But pencil bags are just so cool now, okay? So this is my son's. Ugh, stupid glare. You can't see it. Well, it has this little thing on the inside that flips, and it's that texture so it can change pictures. But you can change the picture if you want. And he said that he likes this, but he might want to change it throughout the year. So I was like, okay, whatever. And he was like, can you make it be Destiny? And I'm like, yes, I can make it be Destiny. But anyway, this looks like a little, I don't know what you call it. Not a Game Boy, but like a PSP or something, or a Switch. I don't know. It's something. It's something. Some kind of gamey thing. But I like to get the bigger ones because I feel like, at least for my son, he has to have so much stuff in there, and it's like, you can't just get those little pencil bags that are like this. You know what I mean? It's like, that's literally a pencil bag for pencils. What about all the other things, that they require you to have and to take with you to all the other classes, So he needs kind of a bigger one. And this is pretty cool, I think. Now my daughters, she absolutely loved it, and I did too, because I was like, I feel like it's ASMR-y. Okay, so it looks like this. It's the little zipper. What does this say? Unzip your mind fidget pencil storage box. Fidget. And you're like, fidget? What? Oh my god. Like, what? Like, okay, this is cool, and I really like it, and I like the way it looks. It has all the right colors for her. I feel like this is gonna get her in trouble because she'll be playing with it, and the teacher will be like, stop making that noise, or like, be quiet, or like, she always gets mean teachers. Hopefully this year she gets nice teachers. But I feel like if you do this literally all day, every day for an entire year, these little pieces are like gonna split and rip, and it's just gonna be weird. I don't know. We'll see. And like, I feel like gross dirt is gonna get all caught up in there, and like, I don't know if I like that, but I like the idea. And she loves it, so whatever. Okay. Moving on. So the kids, each kid at their school has their own laptop, but it's like a school laptop where they do assignments and submit things, that kind of thing. But they all have to do like independent work and not disturb the other students, right? So they need earbuds. So the school required them to have 2 earbuds apiece. So I'm gonna keep an earbud set here for like after Christmas, and then give it to them after Christmas, so it's like they get a new one, so I'm only gonna provide one at the beginning of the year because I don't want them to give it to some other student or something, because you can't trust those teachers. So I just got these were at Walmart. I think they were like $10. This is Groove on earphones. I don't know. They're simple little. I hope these are the right ones. They didn't say what kind of connector they needed, but I'm sure this is right. And if it's not, they'll tell me. They'll tell me to have to go and get different ones. But so I got white. My daughter wanted white. And then I got this. It looks black, but I'm pretty sure it's like a very dark blue for my son. They didn't have red, but I was like, this is closest to black. So, whatever. So, I got 4 of those. And then, they have to take their earbuds with them wherever they go. So, I got these little pouches. I looked for them at Walmart and Target. They didn't have them, but they did have them at Five Below. So, this is what I got at Five Below. And my son, I got this for him. Now, this pouch, it can attach to one of the zippers on their backpack, so it stays with them. And then you open it up, Oh, there's stuffing in there. You open it up and you just shove the earbuds in there. And then close it back up and move on with your day. But my daughter actually picked this out for my son because she was like, it kind of reminds me of like Sonic and Minecraft mixed together. So she picked this out for him. So if he doesn't like it, that's on her. And then my daughter picked out this one, and I'm like, it's a little backpack, okay? Except it doesn't have the little backpack straps, which is weird. But it's a little backpack. But she got it because she was like, that looks like cow print, and I like that. Animal print, I hate it. But it's cute. I kind of wish that it was more, even though I said I hate this, I wish it was more tie-dye so that it would match her lunchbox or, like a light blue color, like her backpack or something. But no, she picked this one out. I was like, those don't go together, like, at all. She was like, I don't care. I like it. So, whatever. Okay, now we are going to be looking at composition books. Composition books, I love them, but they make me mad. The school makes me mad because David gets to pick out whatever composition books, which means it's the cool designs. Emma gets the stupid black marble. She doesn't get to pick her own or anything. And I'm like, that's so dumb. So dumb. Anyway, so let me show you the ones that I got for David. And this is by Pen and Gear. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, it's little food. And they have faces. You know I love food with faces. And this is wide rolled. He did have to get one composition notebook that was college rolled. Oh my god. No, wait, that was Emma. Emma had to get one college rolled. So pretty. It's all holographic and I don't know. Okay, and then I got him this one. This is by Mint Green. It's super cool dinosaurs. Look at this guy. He's first of all, he's got an iPhone. Like, how cool can he be? Got a little sippy cup. There's probably like an icy in there or something. It looks like it's from the gas station. There's pizza, skateboard. This guy's got an ice cream. This guy's listening to headphones. Like, they're all super cool. Super cool. So I got that. And then I got this just because I liked it. This one is by Sunshine. And I don't even know what kind of shoes these are, but it was boy style. So I just got it. I liked it. He probably won't care about any of them because he's like, whatever. He'd probably be happy with the black marble, but I wouldn't be happy with that. Okay, and then this one. He'll probably like this one the most. It's got little controllers from all the different games because he's a gamer. And it's holographic. Isn't that awesome? And these, the cover are like plastic, so they won't tear, which is cool. But some of them aren't plastic, but most of them are. This is by Pen and Gear, and I got this just because I thought it was cute. He'll like it. He likes little animals like this, so. Okay, and then I got him this one. Oh, I think actually all of these have plastic covers. And then I got this one just because it was boyish. It's really not boyish at all, but like all the other ones were very girly. And I didn't want to get him anything with like pink glitter because he'd be like, what's going on here, Mom? But this one's by 5-star, and I love 5-star. I love 5-star because it's like the best products, and they didn't really have that much 5-star stuff. And I was like this was the only composition notebook from 5-star. What? Anyway, so I got that, and then for Emma, I got boring. Look at this. It's just ugh. Although she might actually like this. I didn't even ask her. Look at this. Look at that. She's probably like, oh my god, this notebook is it. She's so like teenager. She's like, oh my god, that's totally a vibe. And what does she say? That slays. That slays, Mom. That does not slay. Oh my god, it's hilarious. So this is wide rolled, and then she got one college rolled. I think these are both by Pen and Gear, which I think is like a Walmart brand or something. I don't know. I hate college rolled. It's like I write big, fat, bubbly letters, and you can't do that on college rolled. I'm like, no, I need two lines to write my large handwriting. You know what I mean? I used to hate when they made me use college rolled paper in like high school and stuff. I was like, because you had to write real small, and I was like, the smaller I write, the crappier my handwriting gets, and I don't know why. That's just the way it goes. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so and then my daughter got I don't know what this is called, a planner. It is tabbed weekly and monthly planning calendar notes from July 2024 to June 2025. It has reference pages, contacts, and notes. Isn't that pretty? And it has like this hard plastic cover so this doesn't get like damaged or whatever. She saw this and she was like, oh, I must have that one. So this isn't a requirement for school, but she likes it because she likes to stay organized. She likes to make sure she knows when her homework is due, writes all her friends' birthdays down, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm like, oh my god, she is so my kid. And then she only needed one like spiraled notebook, wide rolled, thank god, but I got 5-star, and she picked this out. It's butterflies. She's not like a huge fan of butterflies, but she said that she really liked the colors of all this, so, and I do too. I liked it. It kind of gives me like spring, you know, but I figured they would have had more fall stuff out, but they didn't. So anyway, but it's real thin. I guess just because it's like a one subject deal. And then she needed filler paper. Now I am like, what? Because did she need a binder? No. So what is the filler paper for? Is it just to have loose pieces of paper? Like I don't get it. So I got 3 of these. It's by Pen and Gear. They didn't have any other brands because sometimes I don't like Pen and Gear stuff, and I wanted to get the reinforced one that has like the plastic shield right here so that it doesn't rip as easily, but they didn't have it. So college ruled. Gross. And then, okay, so I like school supplies and I like buying them, but what makes me mad about it is half of the school supplies are for the teachers. I'm not mad at the teachers. What makes me about it is it's like, imagine going to work, okay? Not being a teacher, just whatever job you have, nurse, I don't know. I can't think of jobs right now, but just imagine your job and or like flight attendants or something, like whatever your job is. And you get the job and you work there every day and they're like, "Oh, you know the stuff that you need to do your job? Uh, we're not going to provide that. You're going to have to buy that on your own money or with your own money on your own time. You need to get the job done, but you got to figure out how to get it done." What? Like, that's just, and especially around the schools around here, it's not like, I don't know what they call those specific schools that are like, but the school that my kids go to is such a snobby school. Let's say that. They are one of the highest ranked school districts in, I think it's whatever. I'm not going to get into it, but they got money. The school districts have so much money that they can just build new schools because there's so many people. They can just build 2 new schools a year for like $48 million. They just have that money to build new buildings, okay, on top of everything else. Why can't they provide the teachers with what they need? What the hell, school district, you know? But whatever. Anyway, so I had to buy some stuff for the teachers because I was like, why do we need this? And she's like, oh, those are for the teachers. So we had to get file folders, which I didn't even know what that was. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay. They asked for 4, but it came in a pack of 12, so the teacher gets extra. But I don't know. I just thought that was weird. I've never had to buy this before, so I was like, this is 100% a teacher thing, and I don't know. Okay, let me get all the rest of the stuff and move it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to move everything from over there to over here. Okay, so the next thing that we got, oh, and stuff's already knocking over, cool, is scissors. Now, my kids, they get new scissors every year just because if you have kids and you've opened their little pencil bag at the end of the year, you're like, ew. Gross. So I got the new scissors. Obviously I got this for my son because it's black and red and it's got like this gradient type of fire thing. Now I've bought this for him before, but Hello Fiskars, is that how you say it? Why do they not have new designs? It's the same designs every year. Come up with something new, okay? I mean, this is cool. This is super cool. And my son will not complain about this, but I like new design things. I'm pretty sure this is like the 3rd year that I've bought this specific scissor. Anyway, okay. And this is the thing that we bought at Target because my daughter didn't like the scissors at Walmart, and then we bought this one thing at Target and then we left. But it is scissors and it is the Fiskars whatever, and it's gradient as well, but it is this purple blue thing. Now I haven't seen this before, but I'm pretty sure since it matches that one, it's not a new design. We just didn't see it last year. But I actually really like these. I like them. I think it's super cute. Super cute. Okay. And then we have to get pencils. But you have to get a very specific brand of pencil because if you buy the crappy pencils, the no-name brand pencils, the lead breaks constantly and it's basically a worthless pencil. Like I've bought pencils for myself at like Dollar Tree because the design is so cute and stuff. They're worthless because you sharpen it and then you write and the lead just breaks. I don't know what the deal is with the Dollar Tree pencils, but anyway, but the school, I don't want to say requires, but they put the specific brand on the list because they know it's the best quality. Oh yeah, and it says it's the world's best pencil. This is Ticonderoga. They didn't have any of those big packs, so I had to buy, like, I don't even know, 6 or 8 of these. But it says that it writes smooth. sharpens evenly and erases cleanly. Oh no, these are unsharpened. Oh no. I like to buy the sharpened ones. I'm gonna have to sharpen every single one of these pencils before they go to school. I mean, I don't have to, but I will because that's how I am. Oh man. That's probably why all the big boxes were gone. If I would have saw that, I would have been like, we're not getting these. We're gonna have to go to a different store. Dang it. I'm gonna have to sharpen all of them. No. Okay, so I got those stupid unsharpened pencils, but this year my kids specifically request for something else because apparently all the cool kids have these mechanical pencils. What? So I got them some mechanical pencils. I didn't know that cool kids had mechanical pencils, but apparently they do. So I got these. These are by Papermate, and it says Clear Point #2 pencil. And it has a jumbo refillable eraser. But like if you look, it seems like the eraser is like way down in there. And you're like, that doesn't look jumbo. You twist it somehow, and it makes the eraser come up when you need it, which is pretty cool. So, and I really like all these colors. Oh, this is like little rubbery, I guess, to help your fingers. Anyway, so I got that, and then I got these. I didn't realize they were two different types. I just wanted to get the different colors, but this is by Papermate, and it is Clear Point break resistant #2 pencil. So I don't know if it has the twistable eraser or not, because it doesn't say anything about it, but apparently if you write hard, it doesn't break or something. It says shock absorbing tip. I never liked using, what is called, mechanical pencils when I was a kid, because I am a very hard writer. I write really big and like I press down really hard, you know, so they would always break and like piss me off. So I guess I wasn't a cool kid in school, but now my kids are going to be extra cool this year because they have what the cool kids have. I don't know. What? Okay, and then I got one single box of crayons. Oh my god, my daughter, no crayons. This is the first year, no crayons. And my son only gets one. I usually have to buy 4 packs for each kid. This is probably the last sad little box of crayons. No. My daughter's like, thank God I hate crayons. They smell so gross. I guess like the waxy smell or something. Okay. And I did have to get a bunch of colored pencils. But I got these because they are erasable. What? And look, the eraser matches the color. So cool. I wish they would have had these when I was a kid. But they're just 12 pre-sharpened, thank goodness, erasable colored pencils. So I got those, and then I got one box of markers, just one, because my daughter doesn't get markers this year, and my son gets one. It's so sad. So sad. I don't know why that makes me sad, but it does. I guess because their childhood is ending. I don't know. Anyway, so I got those. And then for the pencils that apparently are unsharp, I got some pencil sharpeners. But I just like to put this in their little pencil bags. so that they don't have to get up to go sharpen their pencil if they need to, you know, because sometimes teachers are very, not sometimes, I don't know what the deal is with my kids getting like snappy teachers, but they're like, oh, I need to sharpen my pencil. Too bad. What? So I want to make sure that they're always prepared and they can have, you know, what they need. But this one is by whatever company that is. I'm not even going to pronounce it. And it is Twist and Sharp. So I guess, oh, and it also works with colored pencils. Why wouldn't? But anyway, so you just put the pencil in there, twist it, and then you can turn this and this little door opens and you can empty it out. I liked that one. My daughter was like, no, I want the same one that I had last year. So she got this. And this does come with a little built-in eraser. And it comes with 2 size sharpeners, but she doesn't need 2 size sharpeners. I was like, why? But she apparently really, really likes this. So whatever. I got her the thing that she wanted. And then I had to get, what are these called? Glue sticks. And I wanted to get the ones that smell, but then I'm like, do I really want my kids like smelling glue on purpose all day? I don't know. But they have a new kind of glue stick, which is apparently amazing. So it's by Elmer's, and it is 2 times stronger. It says sticks to more surfaces. Now that could be a good thing or a bad thing when you think about it. But what I really like about the Elmer's glue sticks is that it goes on purple, but it dries clear. So I like that it's purple because you can see where the glue stick actually is. You know what I mean? Because whenever you have like the plain clear ones, you're like, did I get this area? And then you're just like, I don't want to say wasting, but like you could be going over places that you've already gone over. But with these, you get the purple, so you can see where the glue is, you know. But it says it sticks to more surfaces, so it's great for wood, cardboard, buttons, pasta, sequins, cardstock, photos, ceramic, felt, fabric, and more. I don't know. I guess we'll see how that works. So I had to get like 27 million of these because that's how it goes. And then the teachers requested the little pink pearl eraser. I absolutely hate these erasers. And I looked for the really cool ones that are like, they're the same shape, but they have like different designs on them or colors. Like last year, I think I got rainbow. I really like those. I hate these. They're just bleh. But these were all the erasers that they had. Now, I did buy some really cool erasers, which I think I'm going to make another video showing them to you before I put them in the kids' pencil boxes or whatever, because my daughter saw them and she was like, oh my god. But they're little mini erasers and they're all like different animals, and you know how I like little tiny things. So I figured that we could go through the pack together and look at each individual eraser. So I'm pretty sure I did that last year, because last year I think they had like different foods, but this one they didn't have the foods. They had little animals. So we're gonna look at that together at some point. I don't know when, but because I was just like, these really, I don't want to buy these. But I did because it was on the teacher's list, whatever. Okay, and then my daughter this year had to have pens. This is the first year that pens were ever on the list. So, and they specifically requested this kind. They had all these other different pens, but they were like, no, we want these. So I don't know if these are for the teachers or for the students or what. But this is Bix World's #1 ball pen. This says Crystal, extra smooth and reliable. And this is just 10 black pens. So we got that. And then we have red pens. And my daughter was like, ew, who writes with red ink? Like, why would you do that? And I was like, you know what this is? You are supposed to get red pens because you're going to be writing more essays and you're going to have to do proofreading and corrections and stuff like that. And she was like, no. And I'm like, girl, you're getting older. You're going to have to start doing more things. She's like, she wants to be older, but she wants to stay in like fun school where there's like a recess and, you know, fun things. She was not excited about having to write more. Whatever. Because she does like writing, but she doesn't like writing at school because there's so many different requirements and specific things that she has to do. And she's like, I'm not about that life, Mom. Whatever. Okay, and then I got highlighters. Both kids needed highlighters. I really like Sharpie, and I like the little skinny Sharpie highlighters because they fit better in the pencil bag. So anyway, I got them highlighters, and I got the multicolor because I wanted the multicolors. It did say get yellow, but I'm like, well, there's at least one yellow in there, so shut up. Anyway, so I got 2 of these. And then I did get them extra erasers for their pencils because kids erase a lot, especially my son. In math. You need erasers in math, trust me. I'm pretty sure I got these last year, but yeah, I got them again because they're necessary. They are necessary. There's just 25 pencil type erasers by Pen and Gear, so, and I actually use them too. Okay, and then these next things, oh, except for this, hold on, I got this one. They asked for 1 school glue. I guess because they use the glue sticks and they're like, I don't know, we might need this, so they were just like, let's just get 1 from each student just in case. I don't know, but so you got 1 of these. It's like, I feel like I can smell that glue. Most of the rest of the stuff is for teachers, but they requested 3x5. Are these 3x5? 3x5 ruled index cards. I can't think of the name of anything today. So, index cards. And then they requested 4x6 index cards. I don't know why, but I don't know. Okay, and then they've never put this on the list before. And I asked Emma, I'm like, do they use this? And she's like, oh my god, all the time. I don't know what for, but they asked for Scotch permanent. I don't know why it says permanent. They just asked for Scotch double-sided tape, but this is permanent. This has never been on the list before, and I'm like, this is 100% for the teachers because the students wouldn't use this. But there are 3 rolls in here. They asked for 2, but it didn't come with 2, it came with 3, so they get an extra roll. I don't know what they would use this for, but Emma says they use it all the time, so. Okay, and then I got Expo Dry Erase Markers, Low Odor Ink, Intense Color Black. They asked for black. I want to get colors. I do. But the price of these this year is just so ridiculous that I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick with the list and I'm going to get the black colors and I'm going to get the exact amount that they asked for. Because, you see, don't you think the school should provide this? Because this is for the whiteboard. This is for their teaching. This is for students to participate on the whiteboards and stuff. This seems like something the school should provide. why don't they? So the students have to provide it, and if the students don't, then the teachers have to pay for it out of their own pocket. Like, I just don't think that's fair. Anyway, calm down. They also requested post-it notes. Now, they said yellow post-it notes, 3 by 3. I say no. I like the color. And there's yellow. There is yellow in there. But come on, who doesn't want different color post-its? And I'm sure there are other parents that are going to buy the boring old stupid yellow. And they're going to be like, ooh, different colors. So I got like 50 of those. And then I got these. I like this one. I like this one much better. My daughter liked that one. She was like, ooh, those are bold. Okay, but I like this one. I like this one. So I got like 50 of those. And then they asked for boxes of tissue, facial tissue or whatever they call it. They asked for 2 of the long boxes, but they didn't have any of those, so I got this. It's a 4-pack, so I think it's actually more than those 2 little ones, you know. So, but I like the designs. They're different, they're funky, so I got that. And then the gold prize whatever folders. Oh my gosh, as soon as school supplies came out, like, I think they came out the day before the 4th of July, which is the first I've ever seen that happen. But I was like, I have to get the folders immediately because that's the first thing that goes, because the requirements for folders are, it has to be plastic, it has to have brads, it has to have folders, or pockets. And Pin and Gear sells some, but they're so paper thin plastic that it's like it's plastic that is rippable. Okay, I like 5-star because it's the best quality and they last all year long and they don't get bent and folded over. Okay, but I absolutely love these. I love them because they're very like thick plastic and they have the little label on top. You open them up and they've got the pockets and the little plastic brads, but they also have these like extra little tabs that you can put paper under so that it won't come falling out if like it's upside down in a backpack or something, you know what I mean? I like these a lot, so I had to get, I don't even know how many, but I will show you the colors. So we have this one, which is my favorite, and I don't know if you can see the design, but there's a kind of a cool little design on there. I don't know if you can see it though. Let me move this stuff. Okay, so we have that one, and then we have green. Now, I got like all the colors that they had, but normally every year they're like, we need to have this color, this color, this color, and it has to be those colors because, like, I don't know, the green color is for math and the blue color is for writing and, you know, stuff like that. But this year they said, doesn't matter, any color, whatever. So I was like, oh yes, I don't have to panic about the stupid folder color. So we got green, and we have yellow, very bright yellow, and then we have orange, and the very last one is red. Red. My son's probably gonna be like, can I just have all red? And I bought the absolute last of the 5-star plastic brad hardcore amazing folders, and this was when they were putting them out. So I bought this like July 3rd or July 4th, something like that. I don't know why I was at the store on July 4th, but I was. And I bought these. And then when I went and bought school supplies later, nothing. Everything that was left was like, I grabbed the last of the hard plastic and I was like, thank God I bought them because I needed them, you know. But I went back to get the other school supplies and I was like, let me just see if they like replenish them. No, they didn't. Everything that was left was the crappy paper folders, which last like a week. So I don't know what the other parents are gonna do, but I got mine. That's all I care about. Anyway, so thank goodness that's all of the school supplies. Now I have to get it prepared to take them to the school, to meet the teacher, to get everything done. And we have to do school clothes shopping, which sounds exciting, but I'm actually terrified of the pain that I'm going to be going through. It's not going to be good. But anyway, so that is all the school supplies. Oh my God, it was a lot, right? I feel like it was so much more than it was last year. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.